Hello, hello. So this is the new simulation. It is on GJ. Start date is 7th September 2020. It is a simulation Raja did too. So it will be interesting again to compare results and to learn from Raja's insights. Okie dokie. So let's go. This is the weekly. Last week was bullish, but it seems it rejected somewhat somewhere, and current week made a little upper wick, and but that's only based on the Sunday night, so this doesn't mean a lot. Next week was bullish, but that huge rejection tells something. This the daily. Um, okay, we can see that the rejection started on what's it on Tuesday. Uh, Currently, this support is tested. How does that look on H4? It's like this. Uh, that's nice. We see the test of the daily support, but on H4, this candle closed already, and it broke this resistance. Still, the way I look to structure, we are in bullish structure as long as we don't cross, or as long as we don't close below this low. Okay, let me draw my zones on all time frames and let's go from there. On H4, with this candle closed almost with no wick on the bottom, it has a lot of momentum. Um, this is the new candle forming right now, so we can expect at some point an upper wick, so we have to be careful. That upper wick could test previous support. At the other hand, this is H1. Oh, there's nothing like an other hand. We just broke it. That's it. M30 has different information, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we probably we had an entry short uh, below this wick because we had the close below the support, and then the next bar made an up wick. Although I don't know in which minute it happened. Maybe it happened in the first minutes. Then we can't enter. Also not, or especially not an impulse entry. But we couldn't make it because I trade. Well, it's not really that I trade. This is 8 o'clock on the tool, and that is 2 hours before London open. So that's early. It's 7 o'clock in my morning. I'm not at the chart right there, but it's an interesting start point to evaluate the charts. Okay, let me go on. Let's let me do what what Hugo and Roger do. I won't skip to the next bar, but let's go tick by tick. It would be interesting to see a rejection of this previous support, but if not, well, then we have to look what will happen right here. Maybe we can get a buy from this support. Let's see. Okay, look at that. Okay. Also, this could have been an entry, but still, it was 7:30 my time. Mm. Normally, I don't want to be at my charts in. Sometimes I am. Maybe going forward I will be. Uh, it looks really nice. It had a big, nice wick, with in fact rejected this wick and a little bit of this wick. It was nice. So if this happened, let me rewind because I didn't watch. I won't take the trade, but I just want to see how it happened. One bar back, 8.15. So that's beautiful. It means that the first 15 minutes of the 30-minute candle, the 8 o'clock candle, it went up, and from there it went down. That's really beautiful. That well, let me take the trade because I expect Raja Tuketu. Still, it's valid what I said. It's a bit too early, 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, I can be around at the charts, but uh, I don't know. From past experience, I've seen that this is a really hard time to trade. But let me get through it. Let me take the sell. Sorry how this goes. So I will sell once we make a new low. Yep, that's here. Ah, beautiful. Let me risk only 1%. It's a sell. I don't know where to put the stop. Like that, it's 15 pips. Well, that's good enough. I yeah, 50. Let me make it 70. So like that. Then a 1 to 1 to P. It's going to be like here, but I would rather take it 2 pips above, a little bit above. So on the 40. It's not 1 to 1, but I don't have any problem with that. Okay, let's go. I thought it went down. In 10 minutes, the M30 and the hourly candle close. From there, well, look at that. That's 7 pips in profit already. This is 10 pips. 5 minutes before the hourly close. Let me grab those 10 pips. Yeah. We'll close 80%. In 5 minutes, the German exchange is going to open. I don't know what's going to happen, so what will happen. I will be happy to take those 10 pips. I put the trade to break even. Okay, let's go on. Yep, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It should be possible to take another trade. Already happy with this profit. Okay, let me go to next bar now. Yep. So look at that. I think closing there is really beautiful. Could have made it with the full position, but I'm happy. Well, I feel a little bit guilty the way I took this trade, but two reasons I did it. I need to learn to take such entries. I don't feel comfortable at all because we already had two red candles. Still, I could do it with a reasonable risk above this candle, and there's enough range to this support. But I think the best entry was right once this M30 candle closed below support, then the next candle wicked up, and that was in the, let's see where it was, this candle, 7 o'clock candle, the 7:30 candle, that's on M15, 7. Okay, well, okay, 7, I don't understand, 7:30. Okay, yeah, no, it just, this is the start where I would have looked for an entry, waked up, rejected this zone, beautiful, then came down, didn't make a lower low. Next candle wicks up a little bit, then comes down. Yeah, I really feel this was the best entry. I should have taken that one. With a beautiful, really a beautiful risk reward. So this is Tuesday. So this is Tuesday, 8 o'clock. That's 2 hours before London opens, 1 hour before even Frankfurt opens, 7 o'clock my time. This is the new H4 candle. The previous candle just closed. It closed below the support, meaning we can expect lower prices. It also came below this support. So let me take out that one. Um, we also have support there, so we got a support area there. Even it closed below this support. So what we look now, what we see is a huge area, a huge area. We can get at least to here. That's a possibility. Let's clone it. Oh wow! Look at that. We can indeed correct an amazing move here. I would rather put it there. This is huge. This can happen in the coming days. It won't be in one day. How many pips is this? It's like 65 pips. Amazing. Beautiful. Wow. Amazing. 2 hours before London. That's a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can get an entry here. Well, the difficulty here is that we hardly have an upwick. We're in the first 50 minutes of the new candle. I probably don't have the guts because it's so early. It's like 11 minutes after 7 in my morning, 1 hour before Frankfurt opened, 2 hours before London opened. We can't say we have pre-London volume here. Let me put a little, very little trade on, just for to see what's happening. Okay, let me do it. But I don't have guts. 0.5%. Putting my stop there. Like there. And my TP like here. What was that stop in size? 9 pips. Let's see how the M30 closes. M30 closes bearish. The lower high, lower low, almost no. A wick on the bottom. It's not really what we like to see, but well. 2.7 pips only in profit. Half an hour before Frankfurt opened, we often see price pulling back up. But let me go on. I accepted the risk. see how this M15 candle close. Okay, closed. I'm a bit late. It closes green. Hey, oh no, it just closed green. Even it went up above this previous candle. I have to close 50%. So I bring back my risk. Let's see what happens. If we break above this candle, I will close another 50%. Yeah. And now I let the rest run. Or let me see. I know. Yeah. It's okay. Let the rest run. 10 minutes, 12 minutes. We are from the hourly close. Okay, stop loss. So, I was right that it was tricky. I think it has a lot to do with the time between the hour in the hour before Frankfurt opened. I, I traded GU a lot in this time frame, and I often saw these corrections. I can't buy. I can only buy if we pass through this support. So still I'm interested in selling, but let's see what happens. Buy. Okay. We got rejection. These pins were also rejecting something there. Let's watch the... Oh, it's this resistance on M30 rejecting that. That looks nice. On M15 we had this huge rejection. Price tries to get up. When would I be interested to sell? Can I sell once we break this low to fill? That's 12 pips for 17 pips risk. What confirmation do I have? I don't have an M30 confirmation yet. Not at all. The candle is not closed. We have a bullish candle. No, no, not even M30 is giving me something. That's really dangerous. It's dangerous to go off from this M15 candle. Also, London is not opened yet. Let's go up. Let's watch this candle. Let's watch the M30 candle close in 8 minutes. like here, it's a doji. Well, the situation really weakens if we break this low, but there's no room for a trade. Only 9 pips with risk of 21. That's a no-go. So for selling, we have to wait to break this low. Can't do anything here. I can't buy and I can't sell. Let's see. Also in this hour the market is often ranging, waiting for London open, which is in 10 minutes. 4, 3, 2. Okay. Right here. The hourly is a bearish candle with this rejection from this old level, the old wick. Rejected, failed to break this resistance. Failed to break the support either. So nothing here, just ranging. M30 the same. We made this resistance, which is nice. We got a resistance here. The M30 made a lower high and a lower low, so that's promising. But we can't do anything because we got support there. We really got to wait to break the support. Let's see when it happens. It's going to happen, isn't it? I'm not sure. We're just sideways. Waiting game. Okay. This candle closes in 3 seconds. So we got a lower resistance formed on M15 with lower highs, lower lows. That really looks bearish. 8 pips. That's still not a trade. Although I would expect volume coming in. What we see, in fact, is we just see a downtrend developing. Let me bring M30 in. Yeah, okay. Wasn't really aware of this. Yeah, this is beautiful. We got this Asian range, the breakout. Now it's retesting it. The problem really is the distance to the support, but we can expect lower prices. So I probably will take an impulse entry once we break this low. Let's see how the M30 closes in 12 minutes. Making a lower low. 5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Candle closed with a lower low, but it failed to break this resistance. At this point we can't do anything. I'm interested if we see a good wick to the upside, then the break of this low, I'm interested to sell. But only with a good wick up. This is not what I want to see. Even if it goes down, I just missed a trade. It's not a setup for me. I probably will miss the trade. Now watching the hourly, the support is much higher. Right here we don't have the problem we have in M30, that we have that tiny upper wick. This looks really different. This would just be an impulse entry once we pass this wick. We know we have a huge room down. So what does the M15 look like? M15 is breaking. Wow. Previous bar. Yeah. In 2 minutes it breaks that far. So right on the candle close, it did not break this support. So it only broke support on the hourly, not on the M30, not on the M15. The hourly is a stronger time frame. We broke below this hourly candle. So if we break below this hourly candle, it should go down. It should go down. Wow. It's trying to reject. Still, it's a red candle, M15. Now it's green for the first time. Let's see if it can break its own high. Yep. Okay. Now I really need an at least M15 to close better the hourly. M30 hourly. Okay. It broke this low. It did not break on candle close this support. I still think this is not a trade, not for me. Let's wait for the hourly close. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it down. Okay, candle closed. The hourly, like a doji with rejecting. So good, I didn't enter. We have support formed here for the second time. So this is strong support. What does the H4 look like? Uh, 1 hour to go. It's a doji, but it didn't close yet. It has a lower high and a lower low, so that's quite bearish. But it's green for now. Our hourly doji, lower low, lower high, M30 engulfing with a higher high, also a lower low. We are in the range, we can't do anything. So let's go on. We really need a breakout at M30 candles at least. So let's bring this back. In 3 minutes the M30 is closing. Yes, M30 closed bearish, and it broke this support, it broke that support. We're out of the range. What I want to see is price making an upper wick for at least several minutes, then break the low of this candle. If we see that, I am eager to sell. It's wicking up, which is nice. Okay, now it broke the low in the first 3 minutes, which is kinda risky. Let's look at the M15. H4, this H4, which the high respected the high of the previous candle. Well, we should go on. Okay, give me a few pips more down for confirmation. Just a little bit more. If it now breaks its own low, low of current candle, yeah, one more pip. Yeah, okay, this is enough. Oh, this is a bit too much, but well, it's a bit too much, but well, let's sell like 1.5% risk. Well, depending on the stop also. 27 pips. This looks good. This is the range we can fill. 27 pips is huge. 8 pips is too small. So maybe got to take like 18 pips stop loss. That should work. Like that. And I would like to have this 3 pips above 92.8. Okie dokie. Let's go for that. We managed on M15. Well, that stop loss is really tight there. I can. This is not the most beautiful setup. Oh, sorry, I pushed the next bar button. No problem. Let's go on. Close bearish. I will manage risk like this. If this M15 candle closes green, I will close 50% of my position. If it breaks the high, I will also close 50% of the position. That's 12 pips. Beautiful. Okay. It's 90 pips. Let me close like 80% of my position. Break the stop to break even. And let's see if we can get to our target. This looks great. 35 pips. Let me close another 50%. And let the rest run. Oh. Well, I want, if it does not reach my target, I will move my stop loss a little bit. Let's give it a little bit. Let's take it a bit more easy. Okay, done. Beautiful, beautiful. Happy. Let's go to the next day. Okay, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. All the supports crushed. Let's see what we have to the left. We got this H4 support. Below that we got like that. And we also got like that. Beautiful. Should be enough for now. This was my sell. Amazing. Amazing. Well, we can expect some reaction here. At least some. Let me clone these. Let me clean my charts. Blank. Blank. Let me clone these zones to the other time frames. Seems it didn't work. or they are too high. There they are. Okay, let's draw my zones. Beautiful. I wonder if I am missing some recording. Sorry for that. These are the zones on H4. I missed this. Let me clone it. Oh, beautiful. This is the H1. We are in the sideways range from here to here, so we can't do anything as long as we are in this range. We can look for sells below here and buys above there. I would like to buy because we have a clean range there. I really can't sell because we have this H4 support below is, well, 20 pips. That's enough. We also have this pin bar to fill the wick to fill. 14 pips. Difficult. I would rather buy, but the trend is down, so it's really counter trend. Let's see what happens. M15. Okay, we got a M30 candle closing. Let me rewind a bit. So this is okay. It seems we have higher support here on M30. We have higher support on M30, but we had the resistance before, and this resistance is not broken yet, and still we have that range, which is really ugly. Okay. Frankfurt open. Still in the range. Nothing happening. The first minute price goes down, rejects the bottom, comes back. Okay. And 15 closed. Rejecting, breaking this support, this close, broke below this support. So support is broken. The next candle did not really wake up. I'm not go. Uh, I don't like M15 breaks, M15 closes, which break such a tight range. I really at least want to see that happening on M30. That's one thing. Another problem I have with this is the tight range to this support. Look, it really looks beautiful. 23 pips, a beautiful trade. It's after Frankfurt Open, before London Open. It happened on M15 with the break of this candle below this support, but the new candle, it did not have had a nice wick at the down, nice wick down. The new candle does not have a nice wick up. I don't think this was tradable. I don't feel FOMO. Let's see how the M30 closes. Okay, M30 closed above H4 support. It's a beautiful wick to go down. There's a nice room. Wow, that's beautiful, but I don't like this. That not even the H4 support or resistance, whatever it was, is broken. Also, in the next minute, price is going down without waking up first. I would never trust to sell right here on the new M30 candle. I can't do it, so let's go on. No wake up yet. Well, here I really doubt if that 17 pip wick fill was something to expect. Probably yes. Probably yes. Now I feel I missed the trade. But no. 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 This M15, we closed below the range, but there's nothing like a retest. And that is really something I need. I need a retest of this previous support. Price just went without me, and that's okay. We will find another trade. Running into London Open in 10 minutes. Okay, London Open. M15 started to form a support here, but M30 is bearish. H1 is bearish. If we wake up first, probably I will sell. 20 pips with a 27 pip stop. That is doable. On M15 the stop would be like, yeah, same 27 pip. Let's see just what happens. I will decide later on. Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do. Wrong button. Doesn't make a lot of difference. But let's watch each M15 candle. We had that support. We even break the M30 high. Can we buy from there? We have a higher high and a higher low already on this candle. We had a large volume candle, then a smaller volume candle. What room do we have to the upside? It will test this area. 18 pips, which is not bad at all. Just, can I do it right here? 50 minutes, yeah. We also have this pin bar, but well. Let me put the 1% risk trade. Do we have on the hourly? Hourly did not close. H4 is still very bearish. Currently we are above this previous support resistance line, which was the H4 line. That looks that's not bad for a buy. I'm interested, but I want to see a wick down first. I'm interested. Okay. We don't have that wick down first. And that was my condition. Let's see how the M30 closes. I just couldn't enter. This already gives 1 to 1, isn't it? Okay. M30 closed. Strong bullish, but below this support. M15 bullish. Kinda rejecting this support. I can't buy because we are below the support. I can't sell because we have green candles. We have a downtrend, so this is just a normal pullback for now. For now it is. Waiting for the 50-minute candle to close. Okay. The M15 closed like a doji. That's an undecision bar, but it rejected lower prices. Still we are below support. We can't do anything here. Let's go on for another 50 minutes. Let's see if we get a rejection of the support or if we close inside this range. If that's the case, then this move down was a fake out. Okay, we are now 1 hour in the London session. We got an M30 closing like this with a higher low, higher high, tiny bit higher than the previous candle. The momentum slowed down and we are still below the support. We are still outside of this range. Probably price will reject this zone. H1 closed quite bullish, strong bullish. Also was not able to pass this previous support. H4 has still 1 hour to go with a lower high, lower low and still bearish color. Probably I will sell below this wick. This is happening in the first minutes of the M30 candle. Price is back in the range. It's visiting this resistance. Okay, 15-minute candle closed in the range with a higher low. And 15 it really looks like this. It's back in the range. Oh, and 15. Look at that. Okay, this candle closed right at this support, but now we are in the range. This candle has a nice wick up. That's 11 pips. This is 14, 15 pips. I doubt we have a trade right here because it's only M15, which is a weak confirmation time frame. Weak confirmation. Also, the body is quite small, and this wick suggests some rejection of this area. So the wick is not big enough to take a trade. 11 pips. Stop would be 10 pips. That looks okay. We could have a wick fill here. One can trade it on low risk, but I pass on this one. And if one took the trade and it breaks this low, that's at least a 50% closure. The position, well, this looks beautiful for buying. It wick down. Now it's going up. Let's see if we get that wick fill. In 2 minutes the M30 closes like this. M15 looks bullish, still ready to fill this wick with a higher low, but it did not manage to make that higher high. So it's still weak. We are in the tight range. Let's see where we get out. We need to get out below or above the range. And let me put that range a little bit better on M15. It looks like that. And it looks like something like that. Okay, okay. Let's go on. Now the question is on M30. No. No, not for me. M15 price is still heading above this support, still in the range. Let's see where this candle closes. Okay, the candle closes bearish, breaking, so really breaking the support. Well, it's at support. It made a higher high compared to that, but that was just nothing. Not able yet to break this low. I don't see an opportunity for selling, and of course not for buying either. Let's see how the hourly closes and the M30. Okay, M15, beautiful rejection of the sideways range, a breakout with no wick on the downside. And 30, we got new resistance formed. It's a lower resistance because this was the previous resistance. Let's put it like that. So it's lower. Now I'm not interested anymore in this range. I'm just eager to buy above here, and this looks beautiful to sell for testing this support. But first we need a wake up and getting price lower. It should first wake up. Let's see if it wakes up and how it wakes up. Waking up. Oh, already waking down in the first minute, first 2 minutes. I'm not eager to trade that. Although, nope, 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 nope. If I miss a trade, I miss a trade. Okay, first 15 minutes is done. The support formed. If we can get below this bullish candle, we are ready to correct this move up. I'm highly interested to trade that. Okay. Oh wow. I was a bit too. I closed too late. I paused too late. Let me. I want to see the start of this bar. Like here, it was like that. Okay, so I was eager to sell below here. Instead, M15 um, closed weak bullish. The M30, which is also closed bullish, meaning we have support formed here. That's a higher support compared to there. The volume doesn't look strong. Um, 11 pips, 10 pips into this resistance, so that's not enough for taking a trade. I can't sell either because we have a bullish candle. I'm still interested to sell below. Uh, I'm very interested to sell below the low of this bullish candle. Let's see if we can get it. Test of this resistance, which is okay. M15 closed like a bullish candle. If we go up, still we got this wick in the way. We still are in this sideways in area consolidation. I can't do anything. I really can only buy above this gray zone. So sell above this zone, sell below this wick. Because the size of this range is 90 pips. No. Well, we got this support, we got higher support. If we break above this, we got 6 pips, we got 10 pips. No. But probably it happens, but I won't take the trade. So, did not happen yet. And 15 is bullish, but closed below this resistance. And 30 closed bullish, but at the resistance. H1 closed bullish, made a higher support, which is quite important. This candle broke this resistance, broke the support, which is quite interesting. So yeah, this is really looking nice. That probably we get a chance, a trend change here. Still, we got this in the way. This is a resistance. It's in the way. We got this resistance in the way. So I really can't buy here. Although the structure really looks beautiful to give us a turning point. Yep. But look, this is a clean move. That's beautiful. We are now 3 hours after London hours, so that's 11 o'clock my time. Let me give it another hour to see if we can get a trade. First 3 minutes of the hourly. First 15 minutes of the hourly. It's bullish. Rejected this area close below this resistance. Let's go on. Let's see how next 15 minutes develop. Okay. M30 closed. Bullish with a higher high, but it closed at resistance, which is not good enough. Still, let's see, M15, we have two bearish closing candles. If we, because they are bearish, if we break the high of this candle, I might be interested to buy even before we lift this consolidation area completely, even if we are below this candle high. Let's see what's happening. Amazing to see how much of importance the close of a candle is compared to resistances. Amazing. Let's see how this M15 candle closes. M15 closed. Strong bearish. Outside of this old range. Still above this support on M15. The M30 is not closed yet. The hourly is not closed yet. Let's watch next 15 minutes. Pulling up, probably making just a wick to continue down. Oh well. Okay, now we got a close of the hourly. Hourly made a higher high, rejected this resistance. It was not able to create a resistance higher compared to this and to this, so we really got a lower resistance created on the hourly. Price is moving bearish, but it could not break the support yet. It has a nice wick to the downside, but also this wick did never reach the support level. In fact, we are just in a new range, a small tight range. We got to break out of this range to do either a sell or a buy. Uh, in fact, my day is done. This is like um, 4 hours. This is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Day is done. I'm. What happened is I could not take this buy. It was London Open. That's a little bit of a pity. This candle was London Open. I feel like I could have bought right here, expecting London Open, pushing to the support. Let me go back. I want to see this. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. This is London Open. Yeah. Then 50 minutes in London Open. We broke the high of this bar. Probably I did not take it because there's no upper wick and oh yeah, I do remember. We had no upper wick, we had no down wick. But because it's London Open, we got this rejection. No, not really rejection, but you have a higher high, higher low on this candle compared to the previous one. We have an engulfing candle. We broke the high. This was worth the trade. This was worth the trade. With so there I missed the trade with like 25 pip stop, targeting 70 pips. It's not 1-to-1, but it was worth the trade. Yeah. Let's see what happens in the New York session. So this is where I gave up. Wow. Beautiful. The hourly rejected this resistance. Price came below this candle. It still did not pass this support. This is the open of New York. It was pre-New York volume coming in. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. M30. M30, this was still bullish. Yeah. Next bar. No, no wick at the top. Price did not even try to go up. But now there's no room to this support. You can't sell there. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Right at the resistance again. Can buy, can sell. M15 did nothing in 15 minutes time. Wow. That is so beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. M15. It was a doji, so it's a write-off candle. At the other end, price rejected this previous resistance, so it found support. Yeah, it would have been interesting to buy here in New York. Wow, beautiful. That was the trade. You should have some guts. It is an impulsive entry. But yeah, formed a higher low here. just that this resistance was so strong. We had no close above, not at all, but we had uh, low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. This should have been the trade. So here we go. Thursday. So the week is really bearish. We will simulate Thursday. The daily. Yes, it's already 2 days ago. Was strong bearish, broke support. Now the candle from yesterday is a bullish candle, ended as a bullish candle, made the lower low compared to the candle before. It looks like it is testing this support. Interesting. H4. Well, let's have a look to H4. Let me get rid of this one. H4 is really in a down move structure. We had this higher high formed. The move came from here, so this is the base for the last leg, and we broke that last leg here. Where did this leg come from? It came from like here. So we are, as long as we stay below this wick, we are bearish. So even though we moved up here, the structure is bearish, but there's a lot of room to test the structure high or the 50% golden zone whatsoever. Let me draw some zones, resistances. Let me draw the support, recent support. Let's see what we can find. Before, let's also draw this one. What do we have to the left? We have this support. We have like, well, and we have like this. Beautiful. Now we see why we had these wicks. Probably I would have looked to that before. Wow. When did this happen? It was yesterday. So this candle made the higher low, then broke the high of this candle. Wick down, left. Wow. I missed a lot of information here. But it was the New York session. So okay, missed a lot of information. That's a fact. So this is a lesson. Good. Support, lower support. Looks like we will test these lows again. Maybe the support, maybe even the wicks. Very valuable information here. Let's clone these and look at H1, what it looks like. Looks beautiful. Probably we can add this. Yes, that's beautiful to add. Let's clone that. Um, yeah, looks nice. We had this support here, so we broke out of this support. We broke out on an hourly basis. On M30 it looks like this. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. 2 hours before London Open, we just come to the charts. This is my time, 7 o'clock, so it's a bit early, a bit too early to be honest. It's very interesting to sell because we can correct this complete leg up. We can correct it at least to like here, or like, let's draw it a bit safe. We can correct it at least to there. The only problem is we have this wick, we have this wick, and we have this wick in the way. And currently we are also forming wicks, so I won't sell right here, but let's see what happens coming hours. So the first 15 minutes was trade bullish. Okay, 30 minutes closed like this. Let me rewind it. Closed above this resistance. Wow. On M30 I can better redraw my zones like this. We got to be aware we also have two resistances here. We just broke this resistance, which is beautiful, but we can't trade it. The stop would be like 18 pips and the target is only like 10 pips, 12 pips, so I can't trade. I'm eager to sell. Let's see what brings coming hour. Keeps on going up. We are still before Frankfurt Open. I want to see the M30 closing. Wow. Okay, the hourly closed bullish. Yep. For now it is rejecting this resistance. We are just in this range. We are just ranging. This is the new lower support. That is the... We are just in this range and we can't do anything. Nothing here. Even if we break out this range, then we have this resistance in the way. It's really beautiful if we can break out, retest this area to go up, or if we can break out this range, retest it and go down. Let's see what we get. Frankfurt opened. $12, $13, $14. Okay, M15 closed like a doji, a write-off candle with a lower high and a lower low compared to the previous candle. We can't do anything here, not at all. M30 did not close yet. We are in this. We now start in the second half of the M30. We can't buy, we can't sell. Wow. 10 minutes left for the close of the M30. Let's see if we get a rejection here. Oh, a little bit late, but M30 closed like a strong bullish candle right below this resistance. Little candle. We are in pre-London volume time. If we would pass this wick, what can we expect? There's a lot of room till we got in this previous support. That would be very nice to trade. Let's see what we can get from that. Skill fix. Let's see. Okay, it broke this high, tried to break that high, but it was rejected. But what I noted is that this happened in the first first 2 minutes of the new candle. That's a no-go to buy. What we want to see, always want to see, is a wick down and then a break of the wick for an impulse entry. So if we create a nice down wick, respect this low, come up above here, then I might want to buy if we got a good risk to reward. So now let's see if this resistance is new support. Okay, and 15 closed like bearish candle, testing these previous resistance. Let's wait for the hourly close. Wow, that's a rejection. Okay, the hourly closed. This is a huge rejection. The candle closed without the wick below. Therefore, we can't take an impulsive sell. That's too dangerous. There's still room from here to there, like a 90 pip. Even to there, it's like 12 pips, which is quite enough. But the risk is so huge with that candle. Also on M15. On M15, like here, it's 17 pips to here. 12 pips target. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. The good thing is on M15 it broke this support. That's really nice. But I don't like we don't have a wick nowhere. This is Look at that, man. This is New York Open. Well, New York Open. Okay, not doing anything. $17 pips. Okay, Hugo, tell me what you see. Did I miss anything? Did I miss an opportunity? This is heavy. I feel like London is really different to trade. But this is my first week backtesting. Okay, 30-minute closed, rejecting this area. I might buy if we break the high of this weak bearish candle to correct this move. It's like 26 pips, quite nice. The problem is the stop, which is the same. Okay, well, if it's the same, I'm okay with it. 1 to 1, close to that. On M15, I could even trade it like this, like a 15 pip stop and 18 pip target. Yeah, interested to buy. Although M15 broke the support, I got to remember that we broke the support, so it would be a risky buy. But at the other end, this support is tested. Yep. That support is tested and rejected firmly. Let's see if the low of this candle is respected, which is not. That does not help to get in a buy trade. Well, one could have said, since we broke support, we can expect a wick fill. I don't know. So this 50-minute candle closed bearish. We are 10 pips. We have a 10 pip target there for 13 pip stop loss. We have the wick in the way. To fill the wick, it's only 7 pips. I can't do this. I can't do this. Probably that M15 is really important. Again, I don't see any trades. Okay. M15 closed. Strong bearish above support. M30 closed. Let me put it back to the start like that. M30 closed above support. Above support. I don't know why I didn't update my zones. It looks so nasty. Also the hourly closed above support. There's no way we can sell right now. We really have to leave this sideways market. But wow. The hourly, this pin rejection. I feel I missed the trade again. Yeah. Yeah. I feel I missed the trade. Sorry for the pause. Was reading some messages. Okay, we have to wait until we break out of this tight trading range. We try to break out in the first 2 minutes with no upper wick. We have no close outside of the range. Wie is er? Ja. Oh ja, hij mag er nu wel uit. Wat zeg je? Ik kan je niet horen.
En die is nu aan het blaffen, dus ik laat hem er niet uit.
Hij is nu aan het blaffen?
Ja.
Sinds jij aankomt lopen?
Nee, ik ben met de auto gebracht.
Ja, toch kom je aanlopen.
Ja. Dus ik laat hem er nu niet.
Hoe lang zit hij dan te blaffen? Want ik hoor hem helemaal niet. Ik bedoel, blafte hij al toen je aankwam?
Ja.
Hij zit in het hok, ik heb hem erin gelaten.
Waarom dan? Wat heeft hij gedaan?
In het kiphok. Klimmen. Onder het hek door.
Shit.
En dan gaat hij blaffen, wil hij eruit. En ik heb vorige keer tegen mama gezegd, als je het weer flikt, laat ik hem erin.
Ja, nou gelijk heb je.
Ja.
Shit.
Hij mag er nu wel uit.
Ja, maar hij heeft net geblaft, dus dat blijft wel.
Ja, ik ga even kijken.
Oh, ik heb het koud.
Is het nat?
Ik ben helemaal nat geregend.
Ja? Let's resume. $50-minute candle closed like bearish. Still above this support. It broke that support. I'm still not eager to sell, but I really want to have this sell. I really want to have this sell. If we now break, if the next candle breaks below this price, I'm in. Oh, this is already the new candle. 1 second. Let me push previous bar. Oh wow, no. Damn. I'm messing up, sorry. The candle closed below this resistance, but not below this resistance. Let's see how the 30-minute candle closes. Okay, M15 closed strong bullish with a higher high and a higher low compared to the previous candle. It is possibly we can correct this complete down move. M30 respecting this support, rejection of this wick. Very interesting to buy from here. M30 engulfing, higher low, higher high. M4, what information gives M4? Strong rejection of this resistance, still bullish. 30 minutes before this candle will close. Hourly still not closed, 30 minutes to go. Okay. So the only thing what we have is the M15 engulfing with a higher low, higher high, and 30 with the green body, but no wick at the top. Let's see what we get going forward. Let's see if next candle wicks down. No. I just don't get the setups I want to see. I just don't get it. In 2 minutes it made like 12 pips, 13 pips in 2 minutes. 2-3 minutes. And 15 is bullish. It's testing previous support here. Closes in 1 minute. Rejecting this rejecting this support. It rejected already twice before. Ten minutes to go. 9. Interested to see how the hourly closes. And 15 couldn't make a high yet. 7 minutes to go. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. And 15 bullish could not break previous candle high, respected the low of previous candle, just bullish. Closed below previous support. M30 closed bullish, made a high above this high. There's a lot of room here. 24 pips for a stop of 12 pips. The hourly is just looking bad because we have resistance here. This resistance. I can't buy into 1 hour resistance. Can't do that. Let's go on. Okay. M15 closed. Bullish, respecting this resistance. M30 closed. Bullish, the high, respecting the resistance. Oh, it did not close. Getting tired after 2 hours. Still have a Friday to do. We're just in this range. Yeah, still in the range. Hourly is almost closing. Yep. This went too fast. Closing, still below. Still below this support. But this candle broke this last support, but this really is resistance. We can't do anything yet. Maybe I would dare to take an impulse entry. but I got to find reasons for that yet. Okay, the hourly closed bearish. The hourly closed bearish. Again, two rejections of this area. What if we breach this low? We can correct this move. 24 pips, a risk of 21 pips. That's the hourly. M30 made a lower resistance. I feel if we can break, and it's this candle is bearish, made the resistance, had a lower high, a lower low. I think this is a beautiful entry right now. Stop above current candle, previous candle, TP like 88, something like that. Okay, let me slow down a bit. Here we go. Okay, now we made a lower low. I will add to this position with a stop loss above current candle and TP also there, except only problem is this wick, these two wicks. That's a problem. Didn't see that. Let's see if we can get. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let me grab some profits here. Well, this is enough, isn't it? It's just enough. I close. I close. The second one completely, and I close 80% of the first one. I put a stop to break even, and I take out my TP. Yeah, let's go from there. Oh, I missed something. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, okay. Let me close 50%. Let the rest run. Let me speed things up. this is so nice. Look at that. This would have been enough. This would have been enough. So let me close the position. Thank you. Good work. Waiting is paid. Ah, beautiful. Could have taken some more profits. But well, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, let's go to Friday. So, Friday. Weekly is strong bearish. Daily. Yesterday strong bearish. Current day. We are before London Open. Current day is retracing a little bit back, and yeah, it's not weird to expect that from this support here. Not bad at all. Not something special. H4. Let's put some lines. Resistance like that. A little bit lower. Another resistance just there. And another support there. It's the first one we will meet. And we have this resistance here. And just like that, let's clone these to H1. What do we see at H1? We got this support, a resistance area. We have got this support area. Let's make them a little bit smaller. And finally we have this support. Above there a new support. So during the Asian session, price is really trying to get up a little bit. It's not that much. Let's clone these to M30. What do we have on M30? Nothing. Clone. There they are. What? Okay, yeah. Correct. Correct. M30 we also can add this. Okay. Nothing to do. Also feel this is something to watch for. Yeah. Probably I'm interested to buy from here to like there 50 pips. At the other end, this also is 26 pips, that is 20 pips. That's also not bad, not bad. Selling, there's so much support here, selling is only, well, the moves are huge. This is 20 pips. Okay, I'm interested in this area too. Let's see what kind of a Friday it is. What is the news? What can we expect today? No, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's go. 5 minutes left for 3 hourly closed. How does that look like? We broke resistance. This is Frankfurt open. This is Frankfurt open. This is a slight break of this resistance, which is interesting. If we wick down, if we break that wick, probably we will have a beautiful trade. Let's first get a decent wick. Decent, I said. Whoa! In 5 minutes it corrects complete hour. That is huge. That is huge. Frankfurt open. $13, $14, and the close of the M15 looks like that. Broke this support. Support there at 5 pips, support there at 15 pips, support there at 1 pips. This does not even. No, I won't do anything right now. Let's await the next candle close. Five minutes left for the close. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we closed below M30, closed below the support. We closed in the area which I said, well, this looks quite interesting. Yeah, made a double top. We have a huge volume candle down. We are 30 minutes into Frankfurt Open, and London Open is in 30 minutes. If we can wake up a bit, reject this support, break the low of the previous candle, then I will take my entry. Let's slow down a bit. Wake up into old support. Let's see if we can wick down, and if we respect the previous candle high. Well, this is quite nice. We are 8 minutes in the M30 candle. It looks we are making a top wick, and we can break. I can either enter a short when we break this this wick down, the wick of its own candle, or I wait for the break of this candle. Well, let's wait a bit. Yeah. Still respected its own low. 15 minute candle closed. Still like a bullish candle. We really got the way to break the low of this candle. At least that. At least. Let's see if the high of the previous candle is respected. It's broken. Price is gone. There goes the plan. And the hourly candle closed. Let's have a look at the hourly. It closed like a huge doji. Well, it's a write-off candle, but we can also say we rejected where this candle also rejected. This would be awesome to buy. We are 2 hours in the new candle. Yeah, if we can break this high, we are good to go up. Should be good. M30 looks terrific. The only thing is we don't have a wick at the at the top. We don't have a wick below yet, so that's what we have to wait for. Yeah, we are at the resistance. We have to wait for a wick down and to break its own high. Again, I have to put that skill fix. I think I do that 3 times already. Why is that? Okay, let's slow down. Let's see if we get that wick down. We get the wick down. Let's see if we can respect the low of this candle. We are still in the first minute of the new bar. Look at that, what a rejection. Awesome. Still respecting the low. Let's put the speed a bit further on. 5 minutes. Still respecting the low of this candle, even respects the open of that candle. Okay. 7. Okay. Now we break out. Hesitation. 1% risk. Let's see if we break the high there. Yeah, that's a beautiful break. M15, what do we got? 15 pip stop, beautiful. Let's buy. The spread is good. 1.1 pip. Let's put our stop like there. Let's put our TP like there. For 1-to-1. It's a Friday. Let's see what we get. And let's speed up. Don't have time, guys. Just give it. So the first candle, M15 candle, closed bullish, 7 pips. I think it was like 10 pips. Probably I have to be careful. Put the speed down. Let's see if we can get some more out of this trade. If we break its own low, I will close the full position. Right now we have like 12 pips. We are above this resistance. Let me take a bit of profit out of this trade. Close like 50% and put the trade to break even. So now we are risk free. Okay, oh, let me wait. Let me take out my TP. And let me close another 50%. Oh. I closed the complete position? No. I just closed partial. Yeah, partially. Close another 60%. 70%. Close another 50%. Like that. Let me speed it up a bit. Oh, yeah. My speed is a bit too high, but it was a beautiful exit for the full position. So let me close this. And it's Friday. I'm done at a 4.59% profit this week, which is good, isn't it? See you later. Ciao.